Okay, so wrapping up for the day, we talked about some exercises regarding your shoulder and some rehab techniques that you may want to utilize. This is for strengthening to prevent progressive tendonitis. So we're going to go over a couple stretches and we're going to go over a couple workouts. What I advise with this is this may not be the be-all end-all. However, based on what I saw today, I feel like it's adequate for your recovery. So what I recommend is in 2 weeks, if this just isn't getting anywhere, give me a call and we'll figure out where to go from there. So let's begin. So the things we talked about before you left the office, remember to try to create the reach or the overhead motion with your arm by using your shoulder blade more than using your shoulder for the movement. So you want to try to utilize those powerful back muscles to get your shoulder blade up so it can catapult your arm upwards. So even not only just lifting, but you also want to do it when you're reaching for anything. So what it does is it makes sure your arm's locked in so you're not reaching it forward and compressing these tendons, which are inflamed when you're going to sleep. The other thing we talked about is whenever you're in a change of your habit through the day, always try to reset yourself. Try to get those shoulder blades back in a more locked down position, and then try to hold that posture. Overall, that'll be beneficial. Creating more of a habit will allow you to do it more often. So from there, let's begin with some stretches and some new gym routines. My rule with stretching, anything should be done roughly 15 to 30 seconds, and I usually do it at a 3 repetition style. I would begin with some pec stretching. Once again, using that shoulder blade to create swing backwards with the arm. I have this pole because if you have something available for you, I would certainly use it to get a little bit more overpressure. So with this left arm, it's going to be hanging dead, and I'm going to be using this right arm to push it backwards and outwards. I go about shoulder height, and then I can also go a little bit higher and a little bit lower, just hitting some fibers of the pec in a different way, trying to unhinge that shoulder to get it open a little bit more so you're not bringing it in, once again compressing those tendons. The second stretch is going to be what's called a sleeper stretch. So laying on your back or on your side, I just bumped this, a little impromptu in my videos. So this is going to be a left arm, not your right arm. I'm just doing it just to show you. Getting into a comfortable position, making sure you have a pillow for your head so that's rested and not getting aggravated. You're going to bring your arm into level with your shoulder, so your elbow and shoulder are in line, and you're going to bring your arm up. You're going to let it naturally fall down until it hits a point of resistance. From here, you're going to provide overpressure until you feel a pull. Hold this for, once again, 15 seconds. It should be comfortable and tolerable. Workouts. So, first one, you're going to be in a 4-point position. Your elbows and knees are going to be about 3 inches from each other. Your head's going to be looking straight forward, a little bit towards the floor, not directly up, not directly down, a little bit in the middle. So from that 3-inch position, you're going to use your shoulder blade. You're going to slide that shoulder forward across the floor, turn your thumb up, and lift up as far as comfortable. If you start to feel strain, you've gone too far, or you're going to stop the exercise entirely. Once again, out, using the shoulder blade, turn the thumb up, and lift up. 10 repetitions, 2 sets. 3 sets if you feel comfortable with it. Next exercise. Let's just pretend that this is going to be a dumbbell and it's going to be approximately 5 pounds or 10 pounds. You're going to get the dumbbell into a position where the bar is in line with your body, and the weight is centered more or less around the front of your shoulder. You're going to use that shoulder blade and push upwards, always trying to keep that thumb pointed backwards. 10 repetitions, 2 to 3 sets, 3 if you can handle it, 2 is comfortable. The last one, is going to be sideline external rotations. So once again, you're going to be on the ground. From here, your elbow is going to be rested on your body. You can use a weight or not. I would recommend beginning without weight for the first time. And you're going to go from your belly up to the top, now allowing your elbow to float off to get some of that movement. Some people tend to cheat as they get tired. And this is doing it wrong, and this is doing it right. 10 repetitions, 2 to 3 sets. That should be a good start.